Welcome, my sweet friends. My name is Emmy, my husband is Paul, and this is the channel Frugal Money Saver. Did you see the footage at the beginning of the video? We were in Lancaster, Pennsylvania for about 2 days last week. Oh my goodness, what beautiful countryside. As you can see, it was just such a lovely, quick little visit, but I had to share with you some of that amazing farmland, the little cows, the little pumpkins. It was just beautiful. Today's video is just filled with frugal living tips. I am going to give you a one-pot meal, economical, filling, and truly delicious. I'm going to show you a small grocery haul from Shoprite and what kind of produce we bought in Lancaster County. And I want to talk to you about an item that you may be paying more for without even realizing it, because this just happened to us the other day. And finally, we're going to give you a freezer food storage tip that can save a lot of money and cut down on food waste. So as you can see, we have a lot to go over in this video, and I hope it truly blesses you. The first thing we're going to start with is a quick haul, show you what we bought. We got some amazing prices on health and beauty aids. I include my health and beauty aids in our food shopping budget because I usually buy our shampoos, our toothpastes, things like that at Shoprite. And that just saves us money because we combine coupons with sale prices, as you'll see here, to come out with some great prices. So sit back, relax, and here it is. The first item I want to show you is what we bought in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. This was a half of a peck of apples, I believe they called it. They gave us this big bag and told us to just overfill it. And any variety, there were like 9 different varieties, and we were able to mix and match, which was just a blessing. $6. So I was like, what? So I think we got almost 12 or 13 pounds of apples for that.
13 pounds.
Yep, yeah, and it was $6. So that was a great blessing. We're going to be making yummy applesauce. We're going to be making some apple desserts, apple bread. This is the time when apples are at their lowest for sure. And these are just beautiful. Here's some more items that we bought in Lancaster at a discounted price that I'm adding into the haul because it's food and we are going to be eating it. We got this giant head. This thing, I don't know how many pounds this thing weighs. Look at it, for $1. Now you're going to see a recipe in a little while. We used 1/4 of this, and I'm also going to show you how to freeze cabbage because it's hard to use up a head right away. So I'm going to show you how to freeze that. Then they had these beautiful zucchinis. Look at these. They were 2 for $1. So we're going to add that in the haul as well. The first Shoprite item we're starting with is Scott tissue. These are the 1,000 sheets per roll. This is what we use because we do have a septic. 20 rolls, it was $12.99, and then they gave $1 off digital coupon. So $11.99. We're just gonna put this away. Comes to about 60 cents a roll. That is not a terrible price. We were okay paying it. And I think with everything going on right now, it's just best to buy it when it's on sale. And these are what we use, the flossers. These were $1.69 on sale for 60, and I had $1 off of each of them. Now I know you could say, oh my goodness, Emmy, that's a lot of plastic. I don't like putting my hands in my mouth to floss my teeth. It just doesn't fit. It's uncomfortable. These really work for us. So these were 69 cents a piece for 60. Great deal. Also, the hefty freezer bags were on sale, and we do a lot of freezing this time of year, and there are some things that do not have to be vacuum sealed with our food saver. So we use these. And these were on sale for $1.99, which to me still seemed astronomical. That was the cheapest. Even the Shoprite brand was more expensive. The Shoprite brand was $2.69. And I wanted the freezer, not the storage. So $1.99 for these. But what we do, little trick, is if I don't have raw meat in them, they get washed out and reused. So no waste there. I bought 2 bananas. I bought broccoli rabe, which was $1.49 a pound. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh my goodness, and you know how we love broccoli rabe. I got 2 of my white Vidalia onions. I got a bag of carrots. We're gonna go back to health and beauty for a minute again. Pantene had 3 for $7, and I bought 2 conditioners and 1 shampoo. I had a $5 off of 3 coupon. So these were $7. Take away the 5, $2 for the 3 of these. So they came out to 66 cents a piece for Pantene. You know what? I can't let it go. I had to get them. We'll put them in the stockpile. They're not going to go to waste, that's for sure. Coming over here, I got this big extra virgin olive oil. It was 68 ounces for $6.99. Here it is. This is what you're always looking for. First cold pressed extra virgin olive oil. That's what you want. So we got that for $6.99, which was a great price. Then I got a small thing of Swiss cheese, the Galbani mozzarella. This was $2.49. I had $1 off, so it cost me $1.49. I had $1 off coupon. This was $2.69, I believe, so I paid $1.69. And these will last. I am so excited. Now I'm going to show you a little clip. I got 3 packs of these 6-pack of raisins, and you're going to be like, Emmy, why? I'm going to show you why right now in this clip. We need raisins, and right now the only raisins that are on sale are Shoprite, $2.99 for 20 ounces. They are, as you can see, out of stock. So $2.99. So then you have $2.99 over here for 15 ounces. Then I came upon this little guy, clearance, the golden raisin boxes. Now I would never ever think to do that because it's $4.24 if you look right there per pound. They've got this on super special for 99 cents. So now I just bought 18 ounces for $3. So it's pretty comparable to what they had on sale, only 2 ounces less. So it always pays to look around. I got 2 boxes of my hint of sea salt Triscuits. Again, just a low sodium snack, 3 ingredients, perfect. And then we did get a package of chicken cutlets. They were $1.99. I call them chicken cutlets. They're actually fresh chicken breasts. They were $1.99 a pound, so we got these and we're going to separate them. Our Saturday sampler at Acme was Frio organic peanut butter. This is really good unsalted peanut butter. I got 2 bags of the Hanover chopped spinach. They were 99 cents a bag. And then I got 2 bags of the Italian Village classic ravioli cheese, 50 cents a bag. Wow, is that a great price? And then for a little evening dessert, bowl and basket, s'mores ice cream was $2. Let's see what's in this. It's graham crackers, chocolate, and rich marshmallow flavor with no fire pits necessary. It looks really good. We'll let you know how it is. The total for that haul was $55 at Shoprite and a whopping $9 from Lancaster County. So altogether, all that food, toiletries, health and beauty aids cost us $64. So we were very, very happy with that. Now what I want to do is turn the camera around, take you into the kitchen, and we are going to make a super economical 1-pot cabbage and beef meal. So the recipe called for 2 pounds of meat, but you'll see what I did in the recipe. I changed out a pound of meat for half a cup of rice. It brought the cost of the meal down. It bulked it up. It was absolutely scrumptious and super easy to make. And then at the end, I will show you what we did with the extra cabbage to preserve it. We are making unstuffed cabbage today. Cabbage is often an overlooked veggie, and it is one of the least expensive vegetables you can buy. You're going to want to remove the outer leaves and wash the cabbage thoroughly first. And what Paul is going to do is just take a quarter of this head because you can see how big this is. You can use like a small head, you can use a half a head, whatever you think. Paul is just slicing it for me into strips. Then what he's going to do is put it into chunks. And this is what it's going to come out like. They're all little pieces, like little squares. And that's what we want because that's going to cook nicely. This recipe also calls for 2 pounds of ground beef, but we're not going to use 2 pounds. We're going to use 1. And what we're going to do to substitute for that extra pound of beef is a half a cup of rice. The rice will stretch it, it will taste delicious, and add a little bulk. I don't know about you, but I love one-pot meals. So here we have our 1 pound of ground beef, and I cut up about a half an onion, and I added that. I drained off all the fat that the beef produced, and now I'm just going to continue browning this just for a few minutes. If you see this white spot here, we are having a super sunny day today, so just bear with me, and I hate to cover the windows to film. Now to this, I'm going to add a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. I happen to have the Italian crushed, but whatever kind of tomatoes you have, that's fine. I'm going to add that right to the meat and the onions. I've got a cup of water here. I'm adding it to my can to get all that good tomato sauce that's left in there out. We are going to add all this cut up cabbage, and what will happen as the cabbage cooks down, it will release water too. We're now going to add a half a cup regular white rice, uncooked. And we're going to mix that in as well. And we're going to add 1 clove of garlic. Did you know this trick? For those of you who use a garlic press, you don't have to peel the garlic. Drop the clove of garlic in with the skin. Give it a good squeeze. And all the goodness comes out, and it just leaves behind the skin. How cool is that trick? Like I said earlier, what that rice is going to do is bulk this up, and we have cut back the meat by a whole pound, which is awesome, I think. We're going to add a little ground black pepper. Now this is controversial, but I am going to add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Some people like it, some people don't. Now I did not add salt, but by all means you could add salt. How easy is this? Now I know it doesn't look like much now, but let's wait and see. We're going to bring it to a boil, and once it boils, we're going to lower it and let it simmer for about 30 minutes. I am going to keep checking it. I'm going to keep stirring it. This is not something you're going to put on the stove and then walk away. We're going to keep an eye on it for those 30 minutes. So I'm going to put the cover on and we'll keep checking it. I still have 5 minutes left on my timer for the 30 minutes. I just tasted the cabbage. It is not cooked enough for me. And as you can see, it's thick now. It is absolutely beautiful. I've been turning it every 5 minutes or so. I am going to now add another half a cup of water. And you can use stock if you want, but I'm using water because I think there is so much flavor in here already. So I'm going to let it cook the rest of the 30 minutes, and then I'll let you know how much longer I will let it cook for it to get soft. This cooked for the 30 minutes, and then I cooked it for about another 15. And I just kept checking it and stirring it, and you can see how thick and absolutely delicious this looks. Now, if you like your cabbage with a little bit of crunch, you can stop cooking it whenever you feel it's done. We like our cabbage soft. So I did about another 15 minutes and add a little bit extra water if you think it's getting too thick. We just dished it out. And what I'm going to do now is just take a little dollop of sour cream and put it right in the middle. Some people also take vinegar and mix it in. I know this may not look 100% like wow, but the taste is so good. The flavors just melded together. What an economical, hearty, beautiful autumnal meal this is. And everything is done in one pot. This is the remainder of the head of cabbage. What we did was we washed it thoroughly and then we cored it. We took the core out and then what we did was we quartered it. I am going to blanch it. All that means is I've got a pot of boiling water and I'm going to put the cabbage in for about 3 minutes. And then after that 3 minutes, we're going to carefully take it out and put it in an ice water bath to stop the cooking process. We have our pot of boiling water, and now I'm going to carefully lower the cabbage wedges. All 3 of my wedges fit, which is exactly what I wanted to do. And I'm going to put the timer on for 3 minutes and keep them in the water for the 3 minutes. So I have a container filled with water. Now our tap water is very, very cold, so I just put in a bit of ice to get it really frosty. And now carefully, when you take these wedges out, you're going to place it right in to the cold water. We just want to stop the cooking process. You're removing it from the pot very carefully. You're dealing with boiling hot water here. And we're just going to let that sit for a minute. Once the cabbage has cooled, you're going to shake off that extra water. Then we're going to let it dry. I just have a clean towel here. And you want to get as much of this water out as you can because water will cause freezer burn. We don't want that. And we're just shaking that water off. We're putting it right on the cloth. And now we're going to let it dry for a few minutes. I have a couple of extra leaves here. Nothing goes to waste. I let them dry on the cloth towel and then I actually patted them dry as well. So they're about as dry as they're going to get. Now I'm just going to take them. I put them individually on a cookie sheet and I'm going to put them in the freezer until they are frozen throughout. It's all about zero food waste. It's our striving to use what we have before it spoils and goes bad. So these have been in the freezer several hours and they are frozen solid. Now all I'm going to do is put them in a Ziploc freezer bag. I'm going to make sure I get all the air out and pop them in the freezer. And I've got 3 individual portions now. Super easy to preserve that cabbage, wasn't it? Minimal effort, and we are going to benefit from having 3 hunks of cabbage now in the freezer. And our 1-pot meal, Paul, how was it? I'm going to defer to you.
It was incredible. I was skeptic at first, looking at it saying, gee, what is this? It tasted fantastic.
Yeah, it was really good. Thank you. It was really good. Give it a try. Now, the last thing I want to touch upon is we were given sticker shock the other day. And I know we all know this. We went to fill up the car with gas. Looked at the sign, 309. Great. Fills up the car, gets back in the car, and says to me, do you know that gas was $3.17? I said, what do you mean? He said it was $3.17 a gallon. Up in the teeniest of tiniest letters, it said cash only for $3.09. Now I know gas stations do this. I know they charge a price difference if you pay cash or if you pay credit card. Our gas station has never, ever, ever done this. This was the first time this has ever happened to us. There was an 8 cents difference a gallon because we used our credit card. That is significant. I was shocked. I was shocked not only because this gas station had never done this before, but I hadn't thought to really look at that fine print. What's going to happen is these prices are going to continue to climb. We need to be vigilant and we need to be aware. I know we all know that gas stations do this, but this was such a significant jump of 8 cents a gallon. And we just assumed our gas station didn't implement this. It was always the same price for cash or credit. So this was shocking. So please be aware that more and more gas stations are doing this. I know for convenience sake, a lot of us just put our card in at the gas station, but it might be worth it from now on for us to go inside and just pay. You need to think about it for yourself, and is it worthwhile? Now, we do get cash back on our card, but I am going to have to see the percentage I get back at gas stations, because if it's not weighing out, then this might be something to consider. So I hope this video was encouraging, as I always say. I hope it blessed you. I hope you got some money saving ideas out of it. You know we love you. You know how special you are to us. Please give this a big thumbs up. Leave us a comment. I want to know how you're doing on our October challenge. Let me know what's going on in your life. We love to read them, answer them, and just find out a little bit more about you all. So have a blessed week. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, we wish you blessings. Until our next video, we will see you Friday. Bye-bye.